O my brothers, let us cease rejoicing in the Dastur, for at heart we know no freedom, no truth, no order. We elect our representatives to Parliament, but not unlike the Europeans, we borrow from France what the deeper and higher mind of France no longer believes. We imitate England in what England has long since discarded, but our books of revelation, which have made France and Germany and England what they are, and in which is the divine essence of truth and right and freedom, we do not rightly understand. 1,000 falsehoods are clustered around the truth to conceal it from us. I call you back, O my brothers, to the good old virtues of our ancestors. Without these, the revolution will miscarry, and our Dastur will not be worth a date stone. Our ancestors, they never bowed their proud neck to tyranny, whether represented in an autocrat or in a body of autocrats. They never betrayed their friends. They never soiled their fingers with the coin of usury. They never sacrificed their manhood to fashion. They never endangered in the cafes and lupanars their health and reason. The mosque and the church, notwithstanding the ignorance and bigotry they foster, are still better than lunatic asylums, and Europe cannot have enough of these today. Continence, purity of heart, fidelity, simplicity, a sense of true manhood, magnanimity of spirit, a healthiness of body and mind, these are the beautiful ancient virtues. They are the supreme truths of the Book of Revelation. In these consists the lofty spirituality of the Orient. But through what thick, obscene growths we must pass today, through what cactus hedges and thistle fields we must penetrate before we rise again to those heights. There can be no revolution without a reformation, says a German philosopher, and truly so, for the fetters which bind us cannot be shaken off before the conscience is emancipated. A political revolution must always be preceded by a spiritual one, that it might have some enduring effect. Otherwise, things will revert to their previous state of rottenness, as sure as Allah lives. But mind you, I do not say cut down the hedges, mow down the thistle fields, uproot the obscene plants. No. I only ask you to go through them, and out of them to return no more. Sell your little estate there, if you have one. Sell it at any price. Give it away, and let the dead bury their dead. Cease to work in those thorny fields, and God and nature will do the rest. I am for a reformation by emigration, and quietly, peacefully this can be done. Nor fire, no sword bring I. Only this I will say, will and do, resolve and act upon your resolution. The emigration of the mind before the revolution of the state, my brothers. The soul must be free, and the mind before one has a right to be a member of a free government, before one can justly enjoy his rights and perform his duties as a subject. But a voting slave, O my brothers, is a pitiful spectacle under the sun. And remember that neither the Dastur, nor the Unionists, nor the press can give you this spiritual freedom, if you do not awake and emigrate. Come up to the highlands. Here is the patrimony for each of you. Here are vineyards to cultivate. Leave the thistle fields and marshes behind. Regret nothing. Come out of the superstitions of the sheikhs and the ulema, of the barren mazes of the Sufis, of the deadly swamps of the theologues and priests. Emigrate. Every one of us should be a Niazi in this moral struggle, an Enver in this spiritual revolution. A little willpower, a little heroism added to those virtues I have named, the solid virtues of our ancestors, and the Orient will no longer be an object of scorn and gain to commercial Europe. We shall then stand on equal footing with the Europeans, aye, with the legacy of science which we shall learn to invest, and with our spirituality divest of its cobwebs and purified, we shall stand even higher than the Americans and Europeans.